Hello, and welcome to the podcast. This is a message to Israelites. So I have a couple of questions to kind of sort out people before we begin. Do you believe in the Bible itself? That it's real, it happened? Do you? Or are you just pretending? Do you believe in the power of the Most High? Or do you just say that God's powerful and that you're on his side? I want you to think about this for a moment. Just for a second. Is your life easy? Is everything going well for you right this moment? Well, let me tell you, you're probably on the other team. Because in all reality, all of us who stand for the Most High, we're going through strife and trouble. That's what life is about. If you're just floating along with the world, everything's going all fine, no problems in your job or with your family, you're probably on the other team. Because the rest of us, those of us who really do believe in the Most High, we deal with things all day long. I have troubles with my family, just as an example. I have troubles in my job. I have troubles just going to the damn supermarket. So this is a message of encouragement, but it's also a call to stand up. We have to strive each and every day to stay in the right with the Most High. And we can do it. Following the Bible, following the laws, this is what we do. And it is our way of being a light to everyone. To those of us around us. We have to strive to stay in the good graces of the Most High. Because the devil and demons are going to be attacking you every which way. And that's what I want to talk about today. One of the most prominent demons running around right now is fear. Fear of what you're going to do in your job, or if you're going to be able to even keep it. Fear on what decision you should make. Fear as to if you're going to have enough money, you're going to have resources. Fear of what the future is bringing. But the Most High did not give us a spirit of fear. We are called to be soldiers in his army. He gives us the armor to stand up and a sword to fight with. We have to stop cowering to the demons that are around us and literally use that sword to cut them down. Each of us as Israelites need to be standing up in our own lives. As a light to the people around us, we have to withstand the evils that are brought to us each and every day. There are things going on in the world right now, and you can't stop all that stuff that's going on out there. But you can stand against each little bit that's brought to you. So I'm just going to use this as an example. Let's say masks. The world right this moment is more than happy for you to just wear a mask, and they'll give you everything on a platter. Today I went downtown and had to pay a bill. As soon as I go to the door, very first thing they tell me, they've got a door greeter there, and they're talking about how you need to be wearing a mask. You need to have had your shots. You've got to have your mask on for you to be able to go in. I breezed right by this guy. Looked at him like he was crazy and went on my day. So immediately the guy walks up behind me and he's like, sir, you got to have a mask, just to be able to go in. I'm like, no, I don't need a mask. I'm fine. I don't need a mask in any way, shape, or form. God's got my back. I ain't got to worry about it. The guy tells me, well, that mask is really for my protection. And I look at the guy and I'm like, you're wearing a mask. You're protected. Good for you. I'm fine. So I walk on by, guy. Now, I don't know. I'm sure he's just doing his job. He's standing there, whatever it happens to be. But just think about the level of control that is built into this guy. He feels like it's his job, and I'm sure it is actually his job, but he feels like that without a mask, he can't walk through everyday life. This is ridiculous. Now, those of us who believe in the Most High and truly believe in Him know that God holds the power of life and death. It's not in the hands of man. It's in the hands of God. So why worry about what the hell these people are talking about? They have literally lost their minds. And each and every day they prove it. And the guy had nerve enough when I walked back out to tell me, or actually invite me, to go to his church. Why in the hell would I want to go to his church? I mean, seriously, in what world does this guy believe that, well, let me say it another way. In what world do you think that a person who honestly believes in God and believes that he has enough power to control what's going on in this world would want to go to the church of somebody who believes they got to have a mask on just to get through the day? That's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. So, after that message, after that little mission, and dealing with that bill, I had to go over to another store and buy some supplies for my animals. We've got a few animals out here, taking care of them. Had to go buy some supplies for my animals. So the very nice lady at the counter, when I walk through the door, tells me, hey, you have to wash your hands. Well, I have to wipe them off. And I'm like, wait, lady, you literally sell crap in bags. What do I need to wipe my hands off for? Well, you could spread COVID. And I said, now let me see if I got this straight. Let me make sure I understand this. You're telling me that COVID is so tricky, it knows how to live on the handles of shopping carts, past the millions of people that walk through this door every day. And the lady was like, well, you could have COVID. And I had to inform her that God has my back and I don't have to worry about COVID. And she can wash her hands if she wants to. But in all reality, the rest of us are moving on with our lives. So I breezed on past that lady. Immediately went and got the stuff I needed. And she was so kind as to send another employee behind me with a box of masks to inform me that all clients need to have masks whenever they come into the store. Okay, fine and dandy. I told her that anyone who needs a mask can wear one, and anyone who doesn't need a mask knows what the hell is going on in this world. And quite frankly, I don't need your mask. So I grabbed my goods, I walked back up to the front, I paid for my things, and walked out of her damn store, while another employee continuously walked behind me, as if either I was going to steal something, or perhaps I may cough and kill everybody. This is ridiculous. But this is just showing you what fear will do to people. These people believe. They believe that the mask will save them from something. This is absolutely stupid. If the Most High wants them to fall over right now, they will. And a mask is not going to protect them from it. Now, I only tell you these stories because I don't know what your walk is on your daily as you go through the day. I have no idea. But in all reality, using the mask for an example, are you living what you believe? That's my question. Are you? I don't wear a mask because I believe God has my back. I'm not getting a damn shot because I believe God has my back. Actually, I don't even believe in the whole damn virus thing at all. But I know people do. I believe those people are freaking stupid. But they're going to do what they want to do. But I believe I am protected through the power of the Most High. What do you believe? What are you doing? Will you go to the grocery store? Do you put your mask on? Do you do what it takes just to get through the day so that people don't complain? If you do, then I have to question, do you really believe in the Most High? Or are you just saying it? You tell me. I don't know. I mean, I honestly don't know what you're doing. But each one of us as Israelites are a light to the world. We're supposed to be doing what we ought to be doing. We're supposed to be doing what they should be doing. And what we do is we pray and we stand up. And we show that the way that we live is the right way. Now, is everybody going to see it? Are they all going to understand it? Perhaps not. But that ain't the point. We're all supposed to be doing what is right. So, in this brief little video, I want you to ask yourself, are you? Are you doing what's actually right? Or are you just faking it? Saying that you're an Israelite on Fridays and using it as an excuse not to go to work? Or are you actually living it? Are you dealing with all of the crap that's coming this way? If you notice, this should be no big deal for you. Do you remember when you told your family you weren't celebrating the normal holidays and they all basically shunned you? Now, I don't know if you went through that, but when my family and I decided that we were not going to be doing Christmas and Easter and things like that, our families were like, what are you talking about? So I've already dealt with family members saying, you have lost your mind. And all of you Israelites should have already dealt with that. Many of you changed your names and had your family look at you and go, what are you doing? So you're telling me, so my question is, how is this any harder? So now the world is telling you, oh, you didn't get the shot? What are you doing? See, it's the same thing. God prepped us ahead. God prepped us ahead for what was going to be coming. People looking at you and not knowing, not understanding why you're not just walking along with everybody else. This is the time that each and every one of us needs to stand up and do more than what we've been doing. If you read Ephesians 6, 10 through 18, that's the armor of God. But unfortunately, many of us look at the armor of God as only protection. And it is. Don't get me wrong. It is protection. But that means that you should easily stand up and do what's right. You should be doing what's hard. Following the laws. Showing everybody around you that you understand and believe in the Most High, not in man. So the question becomes, are you? And if you're not, why aren't you? So right now, I want to encourage you. I want to tell each and every one of you, now is the time. Get up, get away from fear, and start taking the Bible into yourself, using it for what it's for. If you'll notice, it is the sword of the Spirit. Okay? It is the sword of the Spirit. It is what you use to fight the powers of this world. Yes, we don't fight against flesh and blood. That's true. But we do fight against powers and principalities. And let me tell you, this, shall we say, shot, this is just a principality. That's all it is. You don't need it. Get away from it. The fear that comes along with what's going on in the world right now, that is just that. It's just fear. Don't fall for it. If you've already fallen for it, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. All right? If your family or people you know have done it, you know what? It might be time to just cut them off. Say bye. Thanks for coming. Because they've already fallen for the first part. There are people out there that say it's not the mark. Quite frankly, if you're willing to do this, what are you not willing to do? Where's the line at? So you done got a shot that sorry, don't want to get banned, but you done got something in you that you can't get rid of. Sounds kind of like it to me. Sounds kind of like it to me. And if you've already done this, I think you lost. But hey, I don't know what to tell you. For all the rest of you, I want to tell you, you're not alone. Many of us are hanging in there. All right. Yes, we have trouble on our jobs. We got trouble at, you can't just go to the doctor if you hurt a leg or something now. I don't know what you're going to do. I'm hoping you've got some medical supplies stored up. I'm hoping you got food and water because, it's about to get rough out there. It's about to get real bad. Now, I'm telling you, all you can do is hold on each and every day and stand up yourself. Are you going to be threatened for it? Yeah. Yeah, you are. But you're going to have to deal with it. This is what we do as Israelites. It is time that we stood up with the word of God and did something. All this cower in a corner, this has got to go. This is ridiculous. As Israelites, it is our job to be literal soldiers for the Most High. Not just in word or whatever. Each and every one of us need to be standing on that line, doing what we have to do. So I'm here to tell you, you can do that. You can stand up and live what you say you are a part of. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for listening tonight. I'm going to keep trying to make these broadcasts for as long as I can. And please leave a comment, whatever you happen to have, as we keep going through these. But my goal right now for you is to look at the demon of fear and crush it beneath your feet. You have to live what you believe and stop cowering from what you're afraid of. Thank you. Good night.